Good evening, everyone. My name is Zach Voss. I'm a filmmaker.
And my name is Jimmy Hallyburton. I'm the executive director of the Boise Bicycle Project.
Jimmy, you doing all right?
There's a lot of people out here, man. I'm a little nervous.
Okay, sorry. Just hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
Jimmy, you got this. You've done this 100 times, man. Come on, loosen up. Loosen up. You good? You good, Jimmy?
Feeling good.
Okay, cool. All right, he's good.
I'm feeling slightly better now. A little violated, but for those of you who don't understand what just happened here, that could be a little confusing. But for those of you #CarFreeForBBP who saw that, you maybe understand the context of what's going on. My name is Jimmy Hallyburton. I'm the executive director and founder of the Boise Bicycle Project. I distinctively remember when I was younger, leaving my driveway for the first time on my bicycle, and the feeling of freedom and opportunity that I had when I left that driveway, like the whole world had kind of opened up in front of me. When I started the Boise Bicycle Project, I started it with a mission to share this opportunity and this freedom with everyone in the community. Last year during Idaho Gives, yeah? Last year during Idaho Gives, we really tried to engage the community with our mission. We donated 24 bikes to 24 kids in 24 hours, and the community rallied behind us and powered our journey. And they got to be hands-on and really see what our mission was all about. Well, this year we're doing something a little bit different. This year we're inviting the community to engage in our vision. And our vision is that Boise has the potential to be the bicycle capital of America. And we really believe this. We've believed this since day one. And so on Idaho Gives, which is May 7th, which is like 2-ish days away from now, we are going to try to transform Boise into the bicycle capital of America in 24 hours. We're going to create 24 community transforming events on the hour, every hour, starting at midnight, and we're challenging everybody to go #CarFreeForBBP that day. We want to see more people riding in Boise than any other city in the entire country. We want to see more people riding in Boise than Boise's ever seen before. We really want to create a living, breathing picture of our vision for the community. I think this is going to be an absolutely amazing day. I think that we are going to create history and change the future of bicycling in Boise. And I know that this is something that I want to capture and something that needs to be seen and needs to be shown. And so when we started coming up with this idea, I had to find somebody else who shared that vision for Boise. And I found Zach, who's been part of BBP from the very first day. And I said, Zach, we're going to do something special on this day. We need to make sure that we preserve it. And Zach, of course, said, okay, let's do it.
As long as I can rip your shirt off. So on May 7th, my contribution to Car Free for BBP and what we're inviting Feast to be part of is creating a documentary film capturing those 24 events in those 24 hours. I don't have to tell you all how cool Boise is and how exciting it is to see all the different groups coming together to make things happen. But I do want to share and convey that spirit with the world. And that's what the opportunity for this film is.
There's your context.
Yeah. So we created a promo video for the Car Free for BBP campaign, which has been viewed about 20,000 times and has generated hundreds of user videos pledging to take the Car Free for BBP challenge. And this is just in anticipation of the 7th. The things that happen that day and afterwards, that's the big picture. And that's the vision for what this documentary film is going to do, is share something, share a story that is a community coming together to better itself. So I've done videos for all kinds of groups in Boise. I've competed in I-48, adapted short stories at Story Story Night. I've done web series for Tree Fort. And usually my goals are pretty simple. I want to make something that's engaging, that's entertaining, of high quality, and makes the group that I'm representing look good and entertains the audience. So if I do those things, I'm usually pretty happy. But recently, someone said something to me that really stuck. And that was at the Treefort launch party a few months back. And they played the web series that I produced for them. And afterwards, a woman came up to me and said, "I'm the only person in my family that lives in Boise. And these videos are what I send home to explain to them what's so cool about where I live." And that really resonated with me, and realized that making these videos is not just social media fodder. It's not just entertainment on your phones. It is the means to explain something bigger than any one person or any one group. And I'm going to give it my all during those 24 hours to make the best film that I can and share something that I think we all feel here, but share that with a bigger audience. So you may or may not recognize this. This is a pedal buggy. Pedal buggies are designed and fabricated right here in Boise by a guy named Gregory Allen. And I know a few things about pedal buggies because I made a documentary film about him, which is currently on the film festival circuit. The next screening is at the Telluride Mountain Film Festival, May 22nd. So the reason I bring this up, besides to perhaps give me credentials as a documentary filmmaker, is to tell you a few things. One, my film will also be pedal powered, the entirety of it. I will be riding in a pedal buggy or a variation of a pedal buggy the entire 24-hour period. And I know a few things about what it takes to make a polished, competitive piece of cinema that can circulate on the national film festival scene. And so that's what I'm asking from Feast tonight, is to be part of this project and help us make the best film we possibly can and share something that's really exciting in Boise with the world.
So Zach said something that really strikes me really deep, and it's this identity of Boise. And I think that on May 7th, we really have a unique opportunity to take a vision and turn it into a reality, and then share that vision with everyone else. Boise is a really incredible community because it's growing, it's big, it's exciting, but it's still small enough that small groups, like all the nonprofits that presented up here today, can create real identity for our community. And I think that's what our opportunity is here, is that everyone in the audience has an opportunity to produce something that captures, preserves, and endures Boise's identity. And I don't think that those opportunities always come up. So tonight, I just want to thank you all for letting Zach and I come up here. Thanks, Zach, for letting us be part of the process, and all the other presenters today who are doing so much to contribute to Boise and the identity that we all love and that we're all proud of. And I invite all of you to vote for us today and be a producer that produces this Bicycle Capital of America identity for Boise from here on out. Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.